Imagine a Stephen King story so chilling, so masterfully crafted, that it's left Hollywood scratching its head. How do you even begin to adapt it? That's the case with The Man in the Black Suit, a tale that blends primal fear, psychological depth, and a devilish twist into a narrative that's as haunting as it is unforgettable. While King's bibliography boasts over 200 short stories, this one stands out as a gem, begging for the big screen treatment. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite its accolades, including the World Fantasy Award and the O. Henry Award in 1995, it remains largely overshadowed by more famous adaptations like The Mist or Survivor Type. Why? And this is the part most people miss. Its power lies not just in its horror, but in its ability to tap into deeply personal, almost universal fears, making it a storytelling challenge that few filmmakers dare to tackle. King himself described the story as an homage to Nathaniel Hawthorne's Young Goodman Brown, a tale steeped in Puritan contradictions. But the real inspiration? A friend's bizarre anecdote about their grandfather claiming to have seen the devil in the woods. As outlandish as it sounds, King was captivated by the strangeness of it. The devil, as they say, is in the details. Yet even King found the writing process grueling, admitting that some stories cry out to be told in such loud voices that you write them just to shut them up. At its core, The Man in the Black Suit is a devil at the crossroads story, but with a twist. Through the eyes of an aging narrator, we're thrust into a pre-modern Maine setting, where vagueness about the time period only heightens the believability of the supernatural. The protagonist, 9-year-old Gary, encounters a creature that starts deceptively human, but slowly reveals itself as something otherworldly. Think eyes without irises, pupils or whites, and teeth like a shark's. Sound familiar? There's a Pennywise-esque quality to its mocking tone. Yet this monster feels uniquely terrifying. And here's the kicker. Its design could be a filmmaker's dream, a memorable antagonist that doesn't rely on cheap CGI. But what truly sets this story apart are its psychological layers. Gary's encounter with the Man in the Black Suit happens shortly after his brother's sudden death from a bee sting. A tragedy that leaves Gary grappling with the arbitrariness of life and death. From his perspective, God is indifferent, yet the devil shows up, not to comfort, but to prey on his deepest fears. The man jeers, threatens, and attacks, seeking to claim Gary's soul simply because he can. It's a chilling exploration of grief, fear, and the darkness that lurks in the unknown. While E. Nicholas Mariani's short film adaptation exists, it falls short of capturing the raw terror and complexity of King's original. A feature-length adaptation, however, could amplify the story's psychological horror, delving into Gary's trauma and the devil's manipulative nature. Imagine a film that doesn't just scare you, but makes you question the nature of evil and the fragility of innocence. Would such an adaptation risk losing the story's intimacy, or could it elevate it to new heights? That's the debate worth having. If you haven't read The Man in the Black Suit, I urge you to. It's a story that packs an emotional punch in just a few pages, leaving you haunted long after you've finished. But here's the real question. Is Hollywood ready to take on a horror story that's as much about the human condition as it is about the supernatural? Let's discuss in the comments. Do you think this story could be adapted successfully, or is it too complex for the screen?